What is Amigurumi Crochet, and how come anytime I type anything crochet related, it seems to pop up on my feed on multiple different platforms and different timelines? Well, Amigurumi is a Japanese word breaking down to ami meaning woven and then nagurumi standing for stuffed toy or stuffed creature. Now, the reason why people love this so much is the flexibility when it comes to creating projects. You can do something as simple as a crocheted dog as a keychain, or something even more complex like a teddy bear that's the size of a human chair. Now, the reason why this is such a great beginner-friendly idea is because traditionally when you're crocheting, some beginner-friendly projects would be making a granny square or making a blanket. But with these type of projects, it doesn't allow you the chance to create 3D structures or maybe 3D items. And with Amigurumi, it allows you to be able to create more 3D like structures and practice with different shapes and forms. Another great thing about amigurumi is that the pattern in itself it's much more simpler. You just need to do 1 to 2 stitches, which is like a simple chain when you're crocheting, and this is also great for beginners like me. See, if you guys haven't watched, I'm doing a series called The True Cost of Learning Hobbies, and that hobby I'm learning is crochet. Now, on my journey, I've been trying to create a granny square, and I used different resources like the library loopers that helped me come up with different projects that I could come up with my level of skills. Now, I enjoy the library loopers so much, I decided to put it onto my website called Arduous Fun, where you can find fun activities you can do in the Raleigh-Durham area. But going back to Amigurumi Crochet, it kind of inspired me that maybe I want to try making some of these fun creatures. But I wanted to also look in social media as well to see what is popular in the community. I also want to note that there's different trends I've been noticing with the crochet community, such as Snoopy. And we're not talking about Snoop Dogg, the rapper, but Snoopy as in the dog from the TV show Charlie Brown and His Friends, or can be noted as the Peanut Show. This is a TV show that depicts children who are in their middle school to late elementary school going on different adventures. And what made this show start was Charlie Brown decided to adopt a dog called Snoopy. Now, the reason why people I think are really drawn to Snoopy, not only because he's a dog, dogs are only not fun and lovable to relate to because people have dogs for themselves at home, but also dogs provide this sense of friendship and bond that all humans can relate to. And unlike the other characters in the Charlie Brown show, Snoopy doesn't really talk, but he does a lot of exaggerated funny things in the show to make the adventures and different things that they do as kids just more lovable and fun to watch. Now, during this time of November, there was a huge spark when it came to Snoopy's popularity as a toy. See, CBS decided to release Snoopy with a little puffer jacket, and this seemed to spark waves as one creator in TikTok decided to go on a little journey with their little dog, which is Snoopy, with a little puffer jacket. Initially, when this dog was launched, the prices were pretty reasonable, maybe around $5.99 to $13.99. But then, as the popularity began with this Snoop Dog or Snoopy, it seemed to spark more and more stores to sell out, which again made it a higher bid when it came to people wanting to resell it. Now, with this popularity, it made me think, why is it so popular in the crochet community? And I noticed there were a couple of trends with Snoopy itself. A, being a dog. See, when it comes to crochet, there's two different animals that seem to be very popular, dogs and cats. Not only are dogs and cats really relatable for people to create for themselves, but also I feel like crocheting a dog or a cat, you could try to create a little mini version of your own personal dog or own personal cat that you can use as a keepsake or maybe memorabilia if the dog or cat has passed away. So Snoopy definitely makes sense when it comes to that general category of crochet animals. But I also noticed another unique thing about Snoopy. It's white and black, and I noticed this continuous trend of simple colors when it comes to crocheting. See, this trend of Snoopy being white and black is not only easy to crochet and it's accessible for other people who want to get more different yarns, but also this also translates to other trends that I've been noticing. Bunnies and cows are also another popular thing that people love to crochet. I also noticed the trend of it also being white and black, as in bunnies just need to be all white and characteristics can be defined with black. And then with cows, you can also make a cow that's white, but you can add a little bit of color. Like say if you want to create a strawberry cow, you can add pink patches or brown cow with brown patches. Again, very simple characters and also simple colors. But this also made me think, how about the resellers? Because I feel like sometimes when people are crocheting, they also thinking about maybe selling their products. And these are also pretty popular too. When I went on Etsy, I found that cat loaves were pretty popular, dogs of course, but then the next best thing were bunnies. I like a lot of bunny patterns are for sale, and that means they're also pretty popular, as I saw it as the front page of a lot of Etsy shops. And then when it comes to what would be the next trend or next creature that could be the next Snoopy, and I did some research and I thought about two characters. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Now the reason why I think about this is because Disney is planning to have another live action remake of its very popular movies and TV show series, and that one is Lilo and Stitch. The reason why I like this is because of A, memorabilia. Like around 90s and early 2000s, a lot of these children who watch these TV shows are growing up. But one unique thing about Lilo and Stitch is that it kind of has this great way that can merge two generations. See, with some Disney TV shows and movies, like for example Lady and the Tramp, it may not translate as well when it comes to the newer generation of being exciting to watch. But what you need to think about Lilo and Stitch, that this storyline of aliens being in Hawaii and being young could still be relatable for children because it's still actionable and fun to watch. Like children today could still watch Lilo and Stitch and still be entertained. Another great thing is that out of all different characters when it comes to the Disney universe, when it comes to aliens and creatures, Stitch is very dog-like. So I still feel like Stitch could still have some popularity as being almost resembling like a dog. And even though the colors are not exactly white and black, blue is still a popular color that people like to use and may have in their yarn stash. But the only reason why it maybe not pick up as huge as Snoopy, maybe because of like the ability of the different characteristics. Even though Lilo and Stitch it itself is kind of resembles a dog, it's still pretty complicated as he has very exaggerated features like ears, eyes, and some body parts. So that's another trend. Now, another trend I also want to talk about is Winnie the Pooh. When I did some research, on YouTube in itself, Winnie the Pooh seemed to pop up a lot. And when I did some research, when it came to seeing what was popular on Etsy shops, Winnie the Pooh I think we went to page 2 on Etsy shops, seemed to be pretty popular. Now, when I did some research on Winnie the Pooh, the TV show and series, I didn't see any type of live action or TV shows that were coming up. I did see they were remaking it as a kids show, but I don't know too much about it. Which Amigurumi Crochet should I choose for my final project or my next project? Should it be Snoopy from the Peanuts, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, Winnie the Pooh, or you guys think I should do something more simpler, such as making a bunny or a cow? And tell me in the comments below if there's any groups or subgroups when it comes to crochet that I missed. As well as don't forget to share this video, especially with someone who's considering doing another crochet project and might need some inspiration when it comes with new ideas or different areas they may not think of when it comes to crochet. And of course, if you like this, I definitely want you to subscribe to this channel to follow along with my journey, because in the next video